Hello. So our problem for today is on the conservation of thermal energy. Or the work done by a heat engine. So these kinds of problems usually come out in physics. These are some of the math problems in physics. And sometimes it would come out as well in engineering mechanics. So we have here the work done by a heat engine. So the problem states that over one complete cycle, 640 joules of heat is put into a heat engine that operates with 50% efficiency. Okay, take note that the engine operates only with 50% efficiency. So how much work is done by the engine in that cycle, right? So we're asked with the work done by the engine in that cycle. So first we will understand what's given. So let's understand the problem first. So what's given? So we have a heat. So we have a heat engine. So the heat out, the heat put in. So that's designated as QH. So that's the heat. So that's the heat that goes in, right? QH. It is given as 640 joules. That's over one cycle, as stated in the problem. So in one cycle. And it is also given that the efficiency, or let's call it as E, is only 50% or 0.5. So we want, as required by the problem, we want to know the work output, or the W, in that cycle. So what would be the work output W in that cycle if the efficiency is only 50% and the heat that's put in is 640 joules? All right, so for step number 2, we will now recall the definition of efficiency. All right, let's recall that definition. I hope you still remember the definition of efficiency. So for a heat engine, this is the efficiency. The efficiency formula for heat is equal to E equal to the work done and the heat put in, right? This is the work done and the heat that is put in, and that is the efficiency. So if we translate that one into words, it is actually this one, right? The efficiency is equal to the work out, the work, divided by the heat in. All right, so that's E. And you can reassign those and we can compute W from that. So from this equation here, we can actually compute for the W. So by cross multiplying, we have E times QH, or the efficiency times the heat in, right? And that would be the work done. All right. So we will plug in the numbers that are given in the problem, right? So we have the work done is equal to, so if we use this formula over here, so the work is equal to the efficiency, that's the E, and the heat that's in, heat in is 640. So 0.5, that's 640. The work done is very simple, 320 joules, or half of the heat in, right? Because it's 0.5 of 640, half of it, right? So it's 320 joules. So that's the work done. So we need to check with the energy conservation, right? We need to check the energy conservation. So if 640 of joules goes in, so that means 640 of joules, that's the heat that goes in, and only 320 comes out as work, right? That's a value that comes out. So that means where is the other 320? Remember, what comes out also what comes in comes out, right? The conservation of energy, right? So what comes in as heat is 640 joules, but what comes out as work is only 320 joules. So where is the remaining 320? Because 620 minus 20 is 320 joules. The 320 joules must be the waste heat rejected to the cold reservoir. All right? So that is the heat that has been rejected and it went to the cold reservoir. All right? So checking the energy conservation, because we want to know that, what energy comes in, it would be the energy that comes out. All right? So that matches the 50% of efficiency of the engine. All right? Okay, because the remaining 320 actually goes as a waste heat. So it goes as a waste heat, and that is rejected to the cold reservoir. All right? So that is why the answer is only 320. All right? And that would be it. That's the work done. 320. Remember, when someone would ask you where's the remaining 320, that's actually the heat that is being rejected, because the efficiency of the engine is only 50%. All right. And that would be it. So thank you so much for watching. If you have some questions, please leave a comment below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll have more problems like this in the coming days. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Goodbye.